Alright, open up. Climbing up. What, am I gonna, like, plant a magic beanstalk? Okay. Seems like a nice place. Alright, what are we looking for here? Alright, the spring dance shrub, the fool's emerald, and the ocelot. It actually kind of looks like a magic beanstalk. I wonder. Alright. Oh, let's get to work. Oh, wow, that was quick. The spring dance shrub. This flowering bush used to grow in the gardens, but have completely disappeared when I was off on my travels. Seems my staff was mildly incompetent. Oh well. We got the fool's emerald, Bryonia lucerna. A friend gifted me these seeds, so I don't know too much about them yet. They're in the side terrace. And the ocelot, a friend of mine found some seeds and was kind enough to let me use them for my herbarium. Those are apparently at the boathouse. Alright. Can I... Now I just get to enjoy the view? It's a nice view. That is... Why is it... Why did you guys make my water go away? Sheesh. You can't trust the staff to do anything right these days, can you? Alright. Let's see. What's over here? Anything of note? Ooh, we do have like a mini greenhouse. The Flower Growing Companion, an illustrated monthly journal. Tips for growing hydrangeas. Hydrangeas are beautiful flowers that contain anthracene, which is a pigment that can change color depending on the pH level of its environment. The colors can vary between red, purple, and blue. Okay. Ooh, that's a neat pot. Or if the different pots have different pH levels. Goodard's Garden Supplies. Catalog for purchase by postal order. New materials for garden pots. Terracotta and granite to suit all gardens. Also sandstone, marble, and obsidian to suit all gardens. Okay. That'll be relevant, certainly. We got seaweed, wood ash, guano, manure, coffee, and peat. Okay. Could, like, make our custom blend of soil now, it would seem. My sweet Hazel, are you keeping well today? Jimmy's only gone and broken the lawnmower again. If it weren't for my war injury, I wouldn't be letting him loose with the mower. He said he ran over some hard object down in the long grass near the pond. I had a brief look and couldn't see anything. Sometimes I wonder about that boy's sensibilities. Save me some of your lovely scones. Yours always, Mr. Bennett. Okay. Military codes. How is this going to be relevant? Section 4, Communication. Over long distance. 1. The method of communication over long distance must be selected according to the requirements of the scenario. A. If the message contains no sensitive information or there is no enemy presence within the communication area, an open method of communication such as telegraphy may be used. B. If open communication is permissible, both receivers may still benefit from the abbreviation of message. See Plate 2 for a table of commonly used military abbreviations using telegraphy and Morse code. 2. Closed communication methods rely more upon both technology and ingenuity in the field, I guess. Okay. Alright, so guys, a bunch of abbreviations. So R is Roger, K is over, AR out, AS wait, VE verified, int say again, HH correction, BT break, KA attention, SK over and out. Over long distance, case of secrecy and obfuscation planning is required, and both parties must have knowledge of the method of encryption used. Section 4.3. A brief history of long-range military communications. A. Ancient Greece, water telegraphy, and torch telegraphy. B. Ancient Rome, smoke signaling. C. 16th century beacons and pigeons. D. 18th century Murray shutter telegraph. E. 18th century radiated telegraph. 19th century Morse code. Okay. Alright, that'll be relevant for something, for sure, but as of right now, I don't have the foggiest idea of what it might be relevant for. Oh, hello, birdie. Okay. Alright, the bird likes to eat. The bird likes to sing. Interesting. I'm sure that bird will be relevant later. Let's open this up. Okay, what have we here? Anthrocyanus research. Spring dance shrub. Alright, so this is basically showing the color that the flower will turn out, or pigments, depending on the pH levels. Okay. Soil pH research. Alright. So this is saying different things have different pH levels when added to the soil, depending upon the type of pot the soil is in. Alright. Not bad. And I wonder, am I like rushing through this game? Should I be like stopping and smelling the roses a bit more? Like, maybe. I don't know. Ooh, are these... I thought they were oranges for a second. Turns out they're just orange flowers. Alright. Oh, what's this? Attracting birds with color. Red flowers attract the bluefinch and the robin. Blue flowers attract the bluebird and the jay. Yellow flowers attract the blackbird, the goldfinch, and the warbler. Purple flowers attract the green woodpecker and the willow tits. Orange flowers attract the golden warbler. Just like bees, birds can pollinate flowers, but did you know that birds have a preference to pollinate flowers of certain colors? The above chart shows which color of flowers attract which birds to your garden. Okay. Interesting. Oh, what's this? A key to the boathouse, and it's a key to the boathouse. So I saw the book come up, and I forgot for a second that the book always comes up when we grab a key. Right, where's the boathouse? I don't think I've even seen the boathouse. Lots of bird attraction possibilities around here, it would seem. Mixed seeds for garden birds, prepared by Pewitt Garden, a farmstead supplies company. Highest quality, hygienically blended. Attract a host of garden birds such as bluebirds, finches, robins, and warblers with this seed prepared at the highest quality levels. Simply separate the seeds on an appropriate bird table or feeding surface and observe the delight of your feathered garden neighbors. Alright. But what do we need the birds for, precisely? That I do not yet know. Dear Mr. Bennett, thank you so much for the lovely bunch of rhubarb from your nephew's garden. He needn't have sent anything in return for the herbal poultice I gave him for his little one, but I am grateful all the same. I know he hasn't the money to fetch the doctor since you said he cannot read a note. Please send him my thanks when you see him. Faithfully yours, Hazel. Okay. Ooh, what's this? Ooh. Dear Miss Green, I've recently heard of your involvement in the mentoring of aspiring botanists. Botany is a field that demands a thorough understanding of its complexities, and while I admire your dedication, the saying, the blind leading the blind, does come to mind. All jests aside, I do hope your endeavors in mentoring will yield some semblance of progress. Sincerely, Professor Thornton. Ugh, darn sexism. Okay, so that's the bird. We already know about the bird. Where's the boathouse? And it's probably not in the formal garden, but I don't think I've seen it. We could follow the water. Maybe that will lead to the boathouse? Perhaps? No? That's where the water comes from. Okay. Got a bit wet. This way, perhaps? I don't know, is my boathouse, like, beyond, like, the typical grounds areas? I don't think so. Because I think this just, like, leads to the gate house. And the greenhouse, which we started the game in. Okay, I've never seen the boathouse before. Where is it? Perhaps it's somewhere in the map. of the building. Okay, boathouse, figure 17. So in order to get to the boathouse, we'll need to go by way of the viewpoint, which is near the rose garden. So that's along the right-hand side of the manor, it would seem. So let's see if we can make that happen. This way is blocked, of course it is. Alright, I guess we'll need to go through the interior then to get to the rose garden. That should be fine. No problems here whatsoever. This is not where we want to be. We would actually like to be over... We go, like, to the kitchen area, perhaps? Like, this way? There we go. Now, how do I get to the rose garden from here? So is this the viewing area, as was described previously? This is locked from the other side. Okay, so we gotta get there. I guess by way of the formal garden? Is this the rose garden I'm in right now? These look like roses to me. The rose 7. Yeah, this must be the rose garden. Okay, then we go this way. And it should be like a left to get to the viewing area. Oh, hello, duck. Okay, there's the viewing area. Okay, and then the boathouse is down this way. Lovely, lovely stuff. Oh, what a nice pond. Oh, hello, what is this? Spiritualism book. Dearest cousin, whilst I hold a deep fascination for the pursuit of knowledge and science, I must admit that the subject of spiritualism is not one that particularly captivates me. Therefore, I must return this book to you. However, I appreciate your efforts in sharing your interest with me. With affection, Arabella. Fair enough. I'm not particularly into spiritualism either. Inspect handle. What is this? Huh. Okay. Maybe it's part of the sprinkler system? And it's probably useful for something. I guess I'll hold on to it for now. Ooh. A painting. It's not bad, not bad. The boathouse. Take me in. Oh, wow. I didn't realize that riverside property. Nice. Oh, wow, look at this. What a nice place. Okay, what are we doing now? I guess we should probably look, like, in the boathouse. Hello? Anyone home? Acorn. Collect 3 tokens. Woodland card. Is this like a board game? Forging critters. Game rules. Game setup. Shuffle the food cards and place the stack face down in the center of the game board. Place the food tokens around the food cards on the board. Place the animals on the start tile. Players choose their animal by rolling the dice. The highest roller chooses first. Playing the game. Taking turns to roll the dice and move your animal along the woodland path. The highest roller goes first. If you land on the food tile, pick up a food card. If your animal matches the card, you can collect the tokens specified on the food card. If you land on a gray squirrel tile, it steals all of your food tokens and they must return to the board. The player who has the most food tokens in their nest at the end of the game is the winner. Woodland cards. Rabbit, mouse, or rabbit, wood mouse, red squirrel. Field cards, red squirrel. Animal cards, hedgehog and mole. Meadow cards, rabbit, wood mouse, and mole. Okay. Hedgehog. Hedgehogs are protected from predators by their coat of needles. They live in burrows in both field and woodland habitats. Rabbit. Rabbits live in many habitats in burrows underground. They come above ground to graze in the morning and evening. Gray squirrel. The North American gray squirrel is larger than the red squirrel, and with smaller ears, it forages for food, but can also digest some seeds right straight away. Mole. Moles live underground and have poor vision. They find food and mates using their sense of smell and touch. Red squirrel. Red squirrels live in nests high up in the trees. They sometimes forage food back to the nest to keep for later. Wood mice are very small and live in woodlands, but also many other habitats, including fields, parks, meadows, and gardens. Also, am I the stupid one, or is that a typo? It must be they. They sometimes forage foods. Right. Y'all, there's a typo in the game. Fix it. Alright, how weeds spread. Weeds can take over an area quite rapidly. Some weeds have adapted in order to spread their seeds as far as possible. The plant itself does not have much control over this, but trusts nature to lend a helping hand. Wood avens and goosegrass have seeds with a hook designed to attach to the fur of passing animals. They are then carried and dropped up to several miles away. Dandelions have seeds with an attached feathery puff that allows them to simply be carried by the wind to a faraway location. Other plants, such as lords and ladies, wrap their seeds in an attractive berry, which birds consume and then later deposit as waste a great distance away. A final, more mysterious example is the seed of the ocelete. Ocelete? It is known to be picked up by critters who then take it back to their nests. As soon as the animal goes to sleep, the seed sprouts into bloom. It is not quite understood how the plant is able to detect when the creature is asleep. Interesting. And why does it wait for the creature to be asleep? That's a question, too. Bought of William Foley, Educational and School Materials Supplied. 10th of June, 1890. Classroom desks with chairs, chalkboard, ink. Okay, lots of stuff. Dear Lady Annabella, thank you for your order. As discussed, we will write again in the coming months to inform you of a delivery date from these school supplies. All the best, W. Foley. Okay. It's in my own school, it would seem. Alright, we got the ocelete seeds. Ocelete seeds? I'm not sure exactly how I'm supposed to pronounce it, but whatever. Might want some sort of record for that. And what's this? Molded cylinder record. Echo All the World, Edison Records. Echo All of the World. I guess we can inspect these records. Talking Machine Record. Meadows Bless. Okay. Interesting. Wildflower Waltz. By Edison. What about this? Blossom. Okay. And I don't think we have the info we need to know which of those is correct yet. Animal husbandry and rehabilitation. For all work with animals, domestic and wild. Animal heartbeat rates, given in BPM. Cow, horse, sheep, goat, pig, chicken, dog, cat, rabbit, hedgehog, mouse, rat, red squirrel, stoat, mole, shrew. Okay, hold on a second. Which of these would it be? Is it a mole? Is it a red squirrel? They sometimes forage food back to the nest to keep for later. Whereas the red squirrel... I mean, I think we're probably looking at a squirrel. Probably the red squirrel. Because they are the ones that actually bring food back to their nests. So, knowing that, red squirrel has in a sleep heartbeat BPM of 120. So which of these records has a BPM of 120? 100, okay. We have 50. We've got 70. This is 120. Perfect. Okay, so we could put this here. Load it up. I will need to plant a plant. Hopefully I can do that here pretty quick. Alright, thank you. I need no slits. And prepare yourself for the soothing sounds of a hibernating red squirrel. Would you look at that? The miracle of life. Oh, it's vibing, it's dancing. Look at that. The ocelot's seeds is picked up by small animals, such as the red squirrel, who then store it inside their nests. Once the animal falls asleep, the ocelot depends upon the heartbeat vibrations to break open and bloom. Alright, so we knew this because of animal heartbeats, the board game rules, the playing cards, and weeds and seeds. Yeah. There we go. That was easy. Alright, 2 more plants left to discover. And I still don't know what I'm doing with this thing. And what do we have left? So, the Fool's Emerald is supposed to be in the side terrace. Where is the side terrace? Let me see the index. Take me to the maps. Side terrace. Kitchen. This back terrace. I need number 20, the side terrace, which is right there. So if we go from the rose garden, it should be just to the left. Good to know. Oh, can I open this? Nice. I wonder if this will take me straight to where I want to go. Oh, is this the rose garden? Is it? This is near the rose garden. But I believe the rose garden is this thing here. So side terrace should be over this way? Yeah, okay. Right here. This is the side terrace. What? Alright, let's put this down. Okay, what's here? Plants chemicals. Chemical compounds in wildflowers. So jasmine has indole, poppy has opium, foxglove has digitoxin, fool's emerald has luciferin, daffodil has glantamine, St. John's wort has hypersin. Okay. Interesting. The marvel of bioluminescence. In the darker corners of our world, there are plants and organisms that are able to produce their own light. These plants, fungi, and insects are most often found in areas of low light, such as dark forests, deep oceans, and gloomy caves. Recent discoveries show that chemicals such as luciferin are responsible for this glowing effect. It is not known what this glowing effect is used for, but it could be for communication with others of the same species or to attract pollinators or food. Scientists believe there are many bioluminescent species waiting to be discovered. Okay. Fool's Emerald might be bioluminescent. We'll see about that. Anything else to look at here? Not seeing anything immediately. It's fine. Okay, cool. And I think we probably should have just about all the pieces in place at this point. Just gotta put them together properly. What's this? A greeting card. Sincerest greetings. Dearest Arabelle, I was delighted after our recent mentoring session. You do excellent work as a fellow scholar of the natural world. I recall the spring dance shrub that once grew in your garden before you departed on your travels. How wonderful it would be to see it growing again. I have been compiling plant specimens that require pollination to mature into their adult stage. I wonder if the spring dance shrub is one of these plants. Ever your affectionate friend, Lavinia. Okay. Well then. Let's look at the clues we have thus far. So we got the spring dance shrub. We got the fool's emerald. So the spring dance likely requires pollination, which likely means we gotta do something with regards to the birds. The burbs. Okay. It's not immediately obvious what we need to do next. Which is good. That's how I like my puzzle games. Mr. Bennett, the telegraph you ordered arrived while you were at the farmer's market. They delivered it by boat. I left it at the boathouse since I didn't know where you'd like to keep it. There appears to be a Morse code manual inside the case as well. Jimmy. How'd I miss this? A telegraph? I completely missed... Like, that isn't the gramophone I just used. Okay, I guess we'll go back to the boathouse and look into that. Because if there's Morse code... Right, a puzzle game can't resist Morse code, typically. Like, it's the siren song of puzzle games. Oh, what's this? Illustrated penny paper. It was a message. Local man reports mystery signal. A gentleman farmer has reported sightings of mysterious blinking lights coming from the caves near his home. In Cheddar. In his own words, I was walking my dog and lost track of time a little. It soon became dark and I decided to make the walk back home. On the way to my house is a tiny cave, and as I walked by, I noticed a blinking light pattern cast from the cave entrance. I was sure it was one of those Morse code messages. When I approached the cave, the light source vanished, and nobody was there. I'm convinced that what I saw was the Morse code abbreviation for attention. I will never forget that one abbreviation, as it was the first message I learned in Morse code. Local authorities have assured our journalists that there have been no recent military activity or exercises in the area, so the mystery remains unsolved. Okay, so the plant likely has bioluminescence and Morse code, which pulses in a Morse code-looking way, which might be of use for getting it to grow, I think. That seems likely. That being the case, I would like to look into this Morse code device further to see if I actually discover it or not. Because I did not see a Morse code device. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's open this up. Alright, International Morse Code for the transformation of telegram signals. Okay. Okay, so I think we're going to need to use this to create some Morse code on a plant. Where exactly we want to set up? I guess we need to set up somewhere dark, don't we? So that the light exists. Yeah, that makes sense. Where would be a good dark place to set up? And honestly, that looks promising. Don't know how we get there, though. Also, anything worth inspecting on this? Not really. Oh, I bet I can't... Nope, that's not a door. Where should I set up a Morse code device? Where can I put this? I'd like to set it down somewhere, please. I don't have any tables nearby. And I'm not an uncivilized person. I'm not going to put it on not a table. Okay. So what do we want to try? Do we want to look into the birds or the Morse code? Let's try the birds. I think I might have a clearer picture of what exactly I need to do with the birds. Which would be the spring dance shrub. Okay, spring dance shrub. Where are we going? We're going to where the birds are. Okay, so let's look into the various types of birds, and we'll need to figure out what type of bird we think is likely to be the pollinator for the spring dance shrub. Also, how many clues do I have, by the way? Am I missing a significant amount of clues? No, I've got all the clues. So this should just be a matter of figuring this out. Okay. I don't know what color the flower is, though, is the thing. Do we have any record of that? What clues do we have? We've got... Well, okay, so let's just sort this out. So spring dance shrub, for sure, with certainty. The birds, the seeds, the... Why do I care about hydrangeas? I'm going to go out of I think hydrangeas and the pot catalog are likely relevant here. As well as the pigment research, the pH, because I bet we need to change the color of the plant in order to get the birds to come to it properly. And then it will be the greeting card. Yeah, okay, so those are the clues that are pertaining to this. So, all right, forget terracotta. All right, what color do we want? So there's red, there's blue. Okay, wait a minute, wait. Let's see what type of bird exists here. What type of bird is it that is in my garden? And then I was custom tailored the plants to be to the bird's liking. There we go, that's how this works. Right, where are you, birds? Hello, bird. Right, you've got like a white belly, gray wings, red neck. You sing. Okay, white belly, red neck, gray wings. All right, so now we'll look at the bird chart, figure out what type of bird that is, figure out what type of color that bird likes, and then we can get the bird to pollinate my flower. All right. So that is, it's a robin, almost certainly. So robins like red flowers. Good. All right, now we got to go and mess with the pH of the soil in order to get a red flower. Yeah. Okay. That makes a lot of sense, I think. Okay. If I can recall how I got to the pH zone, it was elsewhere. pH zone is over this way, I think. Yeah, this seems right. All right, I want to go this way. Right, okay, so we want to get red pH. So red... Hold on, so hydrangeas... Colors can vary between red to purple. Okay, but what color specifically gives me what I want? That's the military stuff. Where did I find... Because somewhere there's something that tells me which pigment research. It's not the garden paths. Okay, well, I guess we'll find that. Pigment research. Somewhere along the garden paths. Garden paths is not a very specific direction to point me in, I will say. Okay, what do we got for this? So that... Alright, but we need... There's like a whole chart. Is this a garden path area? Or is that a specific place? Is there like a place on the map that's called garden paths? 15, garden paths. Right there. So that is near the gardening workspace, which is right there. Okay, so it is literally, if I were in the gardening workspace, where is the gardening workspace? Where did I literally just come from? Yeah, this should be the garden paths up here, because it's you leave the workspace and you go up here. Okay, so it's somewhere around here. These are the garden paths, indeed. There it is, okay. So red, we want 12 to 14 pH. Now, if we want 12 to 14 pH, what we're going to want is Sandstone with seaweed could work. I think that's literally the only thing. So sandstone with some added seaweed. We'll get the pH levels to where we want them. Nice, nice, nice. This is the wrong way. Sandstone with seaweed. I'm pretty sure that's sandstone. Yeah, sandstone. There we go. So I think, well, we got to start with just normal soil, surely, right? So here, soil. Let's get the spring dance. Get some water. Okay, and then we'll add some seaweed to the mix, which should make it the color we want. Seaweed. There we go. Now you're looking more red. Lovely. Now, if we place you somewhere where a bird will find you, which I guess the bird zone is probably where we want to go for that. Like right here on this table. There we go. We'll get some feed, so the bird will like you. And it'll come on over. And this should get you pollinated. And growing. Now sit back and watch. Okay, are there no birds here? Do I need to, like, lure the bird over, like, one thing at a time? Okay, let's, because we know there's a bird over this way. Maybe I need to specifically, like, gradually bring that bird over. Guess that's possible. Wait, where is the bird? The bird is over here. Okay, bird, what if I put food here for you, bird? You like that? Yeah, we'll, like, chain food. Okay, and then I'll scare you. Like, whoa. Oh, dang it. Okay. Alright, maybe we'll just, like, naturally let you go grab the food? Let's try this again. Come on, bird. Okay, there you go. Now, come see this one. Alright. Gotta be really sure to not scare the bird. Oh, look. More food appeared. Wow. Right now, very carefully, don't frighten the bird. You want this food over here? Lovely. Alright, let's not get too... I almost want to go around just to be sure I don't scare the bird. Yeah, you want that food. Okay, cool. Then we come around this way. Grab this. Making sure not to scare the bird away. Little bird. Good, good, good. Real bird brains play, I'd say. We're going bird brain mode. Okay, where will you bring you next? Right there? Looks good to me. I don't think I should have to go all the way back around. I think I should be able to just sneak in here. Now, we come around this way. Place the bird feeder over here. That'll do quite nicely. Man, if only birds in real life were this easy to manipulate. I'm not sure what I would do with that sort of power, but I could come up with something, surely. Alright. I'm not taking any chances. I do not want to scare this bird away. This is taking long enough already. Without me accidentally scaring the bird. We're going the long way around. Better to waste like 30 seconds unnecessarily than to potentially risk wasting all of the time we've already spent on this bird. Okay, alright. Calm, don't scare the bird. Okay, and this should do it. Hopefully this isn't too close. Read. No, bird. Okay, we'll go the other way around. I was so terrified that it would run away. Be scared of me. Okay, right here. That ought to work. Okay. And you like the flower? Yeah, you do. Look at that. Gorgeous. Oh, wow. The birds are lovely. The spring dance shrub contains anthocyanins, causing it to change color depending on the pH level of its environment. Robins love red flowers and will be attracted to the red variant of the shrub. Alright, great. Now, just time to do some Morse code. Lovely. Lovely stuff. But where are we doing the Morse code? Like, I think we want to do that in a relatively dark place. But how do we get to a relatively dark place? That is the question. Indeed it is. Like, here's my theory. Like, I think Oh, we used the crank. Hold on, where did I put the crank? I think it's over this way. There we go. I knew it would be useful for something eventually. I just knew it. Alright, now we can crank this open. Bring me my water again, thank you. Come to think of it, I'm not actually certain how having water helps me, but it looks nice. Wait, can I walk on the lily pads? Can I? Oh, I can walk on the lily pads. Nice. Alright, hold on. Before we go this way, because we are going to need, for certain, we're going to need the plants. I believe we're after the emerald. Indeed. There we go. Do we have a sprout? We've got a sprout. Indeed, we do. So we're going to want to be in here in the dark. Now I got to go get my Morse code device. And I suppose before we do this, might as well, because we know for sure what all the clues are. We've got Morse code, we've got the news article, we've got the telegraph, we've got bioluminescence, we've got plant chemicals, and military codes. Perfect. Alright, now we've got... Where'd I put that? It was, off to the side, wasn't it? Oh, actually, before I do this, because it's still bothering me that I do not have, all the way back from chapter, like, 3, I think? Somehow I don't have the last clue for this. So I'm going to go back to the... It should be in the old tower somewhere. I need to find that clue. I want to actually... Because I imagine if I have the clue, I'll, like, actually, like, properly beat the game or something. And if I don't, I might not. So let's do that first. Quick little side tangent. I'm going to get my last clue for chapter 3. That's not how you get there. How do we get there? Like, we go this way? Yeah, that should work. Like, it should be in the tower. It should be pretty obvious, because the tower is not large. It's, like, right there. Tower. It should be a clue in the old tower. In theory, right? Old tower. Clue not found. There must, like, it's there somewhere. This is undisputed. An undisputed fact of life. is that in the old tower there is a clue, and I need to find it. Right. So, just click on literally everything that exists. Alright, up. And this might not actually be relevant, getting the clues, but, like, it's annoying me that I don't have the clues, is the thing. And obviously, there's no way to, like, raise it without being on it directly. Like, we can interact with the windows, but we've already interacted with all of the windows, so that can't be it. Maybe if I have this open and then look at it while it's spinning. I see, oh, it's still broken. I don't know. Like, I mean, as I've said before, there's not a ton of things you can even interact with here. It's basically just the lever and the windows. And the little, like, pot thing. You can look at this, and I've looked at it several times. Text overlay? It's an manometer. Maybe it's that I need to look at the anemometer while it's like super windy. And that'll tell me, oh, yep, definitely broken. No? Maybe, can I go down another layer, actually? Well, I can. That brings you to the base level. And there's no way to go down from here. Man, I mean, is it something like near the tower, but not technically in the tower? Old tower not found. What the heck? What the heck, man? I mean, it's possible it could be a glitch, maybe. Maybe I've already looked at it and it was supposed to give me a thing, but it didn't for some reason. What's that? Have I seen that? I don't think I looked at that. What is that? Okay, well, okay. So it should be to the left of the windows. All right, so let's go up and see if maybe I missed something to the left of the windows. If not, I guess I'll probably just do the Morse code thing and finish up the game. I don't see anything of particular note, just stones, really. And yeah, so there's the window. Yeah, nothing from the interior can be seen, really. Okay, alright, I guess I just am never going to have this clue. Like, I figured out the plant, so I didn't need the clue, but like, from like a 100% perspective, it kind of sucks that I apparently can't find it. Especially since I, did everything I needed to do in here to, like, know about the plant. Okay, well, alright, back to Morse code. I guess we'll just accept that I'm never going to actually technically have that clue. And I'm assuming, like, I don't see what it could have been. Like, I'm assuming maybe there was, like, some trigger that didn't work or something. Some flag didn't get activated properly, maybe. In any case, it's Morse code time. But first, I've got to get my Morse code device, which I believe I left on the table over here. There it is. Yep, let's close that for transport. Right, over the lily pads we go. Okay, so we needed the Morse code for attention. What was that? Was it KK? I don't know. We'll look it up. Yeah, the list of military codes is pretty close by. Okay, attention. KA. Alright, KA for attention is apparently what this flower has transmitted to other people, so now we'll transmit that to it, and hopefully that works out. So K is dash dot dash, A is dot dash. Alright. Oops, okay. Oh, I did it. There we go, look at that luminescence. Oh, it's really growing around here. Oh, that's pretty. Hopefully it's not negatively impacting the structural stability of my home, but it looks nice. The Fool's Emerald is a vine that contains luciferin, which allows it to create light. They grow in caves where they use the light to communicate with each other, very much like Morse code. Ah, fascinating. Well then. Oh, go to the gatehouse. Apparently I have more stuff at the gatehouse. Nice. I wonder what it could be, though. And we've, I think that we've done, like, all the plant stuff. We finished chapter 5. We've unlocked all the seeds. Grown them all. Gotten lost several times, because my home is very confusing. But that's okay. It's a puzzle game. Navigation is a puzzle. As it turns out. One could say, perhaps. Right, no, we want to go this way, I think. That should get us to the, like, main hall pretty soon, which then should allow us to get to the gatehouse pretty quickly. There we go. Anyway, so yeah, this has been a nice puzzle game. I think we're basically at the end. Short. I think the game is like $25 normally, so it's arguably a bit pricey for how short it seems to be, but it's been very pleasant. I've enjoyed my time with it. And, you know, a short game isn't necessarily a problem, right? If it was good. I'd much rather have, like, a really good, like, 3-4 hour experience than, like, an okay 15-hour experience. Especially when you consider the fact that sometimes time... Or sometimes it's not, I'm looking for... I need a thing to occupy me for X amount of time. Sometimes it's, I have to spend X amount of time to experience this thing. And sometimes a shorter thing that you can get over with quicker is actually nicer in that respect. Right. Apologies from Jimmy. Lady Arabella, I apologize wholeheartedly for accidentally taking the key to the formal garden home with me. It was in my pocket and I had simply forgotten it was there. I didn't want to disturb your research, so I've left the key in the basket here for you, Jimmy. Well, we already got that. Oh, post. Oh, I'm sending my book out into the post. There we go, Mayflower Publishing House, Bedford Square. I'm submitting my novel. Or it's not a novel, technically. It's a non-fiction book. Botany Manor, a game by Balloon Studios. Well, there we go. That was nice. Very pleasant. Nice, pleasant game. Not a super difficult puzzle game. Not a super necessarily easy puzzle game. Very pretty. You'll have the production value on that, certainly. I assume I don't think it was like educational. I mean, it's possible that those plants are like real. I don't know. I'm not a botanist by trade, so I don't know if those are real or fictional. Some of the things seemed a bit far, but sometimes nature's far, so I don't know. I do not know if it was real or not, but I enjoyed it. I guess could we call this a cozy game? I don't know. I don't know what a cozy game is. Really, apparently. I thought it was pretty cozy. But yeah, so thank you all for being with me today as I played this game. Subscribe if you haven't. Check out my Twitch. We're trying to get up to 100 followers on Twitch. If we can get there, then we'll play another puzzle game, Portal. But I will be unable to see the game, so if you got a Twitch account, give me a follow over there. But yeah. I guess until next time, I guess I'll be waiting here. I'll see if anything happens after the credits roll. Looks like the credits are almost done. Good. So yeah, I would say in general, I enjoyed the game. I think it's arguably a bit expensive for what it is, but I don't necessarily regret having purchased it. It was a nice experience. All right, we got a loading screen. Oh, 1 year later. Okay, we do have a scene. An actual scene. Oh, it's interactive even. Oh, is this going to... my book, like, got published? Oh. Green School of Botany. A ceremony key. Oh, nice. Nice. Lady Arabella Green. Presented to Lady Arabella Green by the Women's Education Union on the occasion of her opening the Green School of Botany, 12th of April, 1891. Nice, nice. I'm finally getting some recognition. Ooh, there's a bird in my house. Should probably do something about that, honestly. Ooh, the herbarium. Nice. It's my book. There's copies of it all over, and this has become like a classroom environment. I've turned my library into a classroom. Nice. I've got school bell, an apple, forgotten floor, lesson 1, air purifying flowers, the windmill wort. Teacher, Lady Arabella Green. Oh, we got Eliza, Jessica, Catherine, Ada, Mary, Thomasina. My dear Flora, I'm terribly sorry your herbarium didn't get picked up for publishing. Oh, it didn't get published. Though I am most excited about your new plans to turn Botany Manor into a botanical academy. I look forward to visiting the school and meeting the talented students you have taken under your wing. Let's hope they carry on our fight. Lots of love, Elizabeth. P.S. And Arabella, I hope you don't mind me still calling you by your childhood pet name. Oh, Forgotten Flora. Oh, yeah, let's get that on the lectern. And let class begin. The end. Well, anyways, thank you for joining me today. It was fun playing this with y'all. But until next time, I've been CMeeCraft. I'll catch you in the next stream or video. Goodbye.